Okay, hey guys, thanks for coming in today. This is just our first get to know you session. I'm gonna just ask you some questions, get to know you, and we'll get right on our way, okay? So I'm gonna start off by saying that anything that we talk about is confidential in here unless you tell me you're gonna hurt somebody or you're gonna hurt somebody else, okay? So what would you like me to call you?
You can call me Emily.
Okay, Jack and Emily.
Yes.
Okay, great. So what brings you guys in today?
Oh, I feel like no one watches my Taekwondo tournaments because he always gets higher medals than me, so everyone just wants to watch him and they don't want to watch me.
Okay, so you guys do Taekwondo?
Yes.
Okay, can you kind of explain that to me? I don't really know what that is.
It's a martial art. It's like a martial art, so like military art, I guess.
It's a military art.
I guess so.
Martial arts?
Yeah.
It's like fighting.
Okay. How long have you guys been doing that?
Like 8 years.
9 years.
You said 8, you said 9.
Started in 2010.
Okay, we're going to have to restart this.
No, it's okay. Keep going. This is good. You said 9, you said 8.
Yeah.
So maybe around 8 or 9 years.
8.5.
8.5.
9 years, because Natana was done it for 8 years. We've done it a year.
We've done it since 2010.
Okay.
In all years.
So that's like... Okay.
Do we
So-
look at you?
So you can look at me. Yeah.
Okay, I was like,
So are you guys brother and sister?
Yes, we are brother and sister.
Awesome. Okay. So
stupid.
what did you call her?
Stupid.
Why did you call her stupid?
It's not very nice.
She doesn't know how to pronounce her English words.
She doesn't know how to pronounce her English. How do you feel about that?
I do not appreciate that.
Okay. Well, if I can ask, what brought you guys in today? Oh, I already said that.
That's
Okay. You feel like people don't want to watch your
Right.
Taekwondo performances.
Right.
So at tournaments, is that what you're talking about?
Competition.
At competitions. Okay. So tell me a little bit more about how you feel this way. Like, what do you mean?
I mean that if Jack and I have a competition, everyone only goes to watch him, and maybe a couple people are watching me in my ring, but like my whole family's in his ring watching him. And no one videos me, but everyone videos him.
Okay. So you're feeling like
I'm favorited.
Yes,
You're-
sir.
you're feeling like Jack is favorited. You're feeling like nobody's caring about what you prepared for. Nobody's going over to your ring and watching you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Maybe I would do better if people came and watched me.
Yeah, I totally understand that. I would probably want to do better if my family was watching me too. So, whenever you see all your family over in Jack's ring videoing him, what does that make you feel like?
It makes me feel sad, or like that I'm not good enough.
Yeah. Those are, I would feel that way too. Jack, how do you look at this situation? Do you think that everybody favorites you?
Yes.
Okay. How do you feel when you see everybody in your ring? What does it make you feel like?
I mean, I'd perform the same either way, so it doesn't really matter to me.
Mm-hmm. But then after the competition, maybe if Emily's upset, how does that make you feel? Do you kind of feel a little,
Bad.
yeah, a little bad?
Well, no, because I don't know that I'm like favorited or whatever. Because I see like maybe 1 or 2 of our family members in Emily's ring, but then
Mhm.
everybody else is like over in my ring,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, okay, I mean, I don't really care.
Yeah. So if I can ask, how do you guys do in these rings? Like, do you get any medals? How does that
Yeah.
work?
He always gets golds, and I get silvers and bronze.
Okay. Why do you think that is?
I just think that I don't have a reason. I do have a reason, but I don't really have a reason to get golds because they're still just going to focus on him because he's been getting golds for longer.
Okay. So you're feeling like you really don't need to perform your best because the people you love the most aren't
But
there.
if you
Yeah,
do
because
get
if I do perform my best and I still don't get golds, then they're just not gonna pay. They're gonna pay attention the same amount as if I wasn't trying.
Okay.
But if you do get a gold, they'll be more
But he
proud
would
of
get-
you. But mine, because they're accustomed to me getting golds, they're like,
And he
and
would
if
get
I don't,
more
they'd be
golds.
like, psh, it's whatever.
Okay, let me see if I got that. If she got a gold, they'd be more proud of her.
Yeah.
But if you get a gold, they're more accustomed to you getting a gold, so it's just whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you used to getting golds? Like you don't really think of it anymore as something special?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas you value that and you
Mhm.
maybe you're like, I want to do that. Do you think that you're wanting to do that for you or for your family?
For my family, because I want them to notice me.
Yeah. So can you think of a time when you didn't feel this way? Can you think of a time when like
At the very beginning, when they never knew he could get a gold or that I could, so they were both in our rings. They were all in our ring.
So when you say they, who are you talking about?
My family.
Okay, who's in your family?
Mom, Dad, and brothers and sisters.
That's a lot. That's a lot of support. Support helps. Makes you feel confident and comfortable. Okay. So if you were to give yourself maybe a label in Taekwondo, like your identity in Taekwondo, because
One
of this.
below Jack.
So what would you name that?
Second place.
Second place. You're feeling like you're second place. And you're feeling like he's up here and you're always down here. Okay. Do you feel like everybody feels this way about you? Or do you think,
I wouldn't know because not that many people pay attention to me.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
They probably think that because he gets more attention, so they just assume that he's better. But we never actually go against each other, so they wouldn't know.
You never go against each other. Are siblings not allowed to go against each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, and also they try to keep
People
guys
from the
with
same academy.
they try to keep guys with guys and
Mhm.
girls with girls.
That makes sense. Okay. I really appreciate you sharing all this stuff. I know it's kind of hard to, put labels to these feelings and to express these feelings, especially in front of your sibling. Do you think it's kind of hard? Do you ever talk about this with each other?
No, because when we try to talk about it, it turns into arguing.
What do you mean it turns into arguing?
Like at family dinners, right
Uh-huh.
after the competition, I'll try and bring it up since I'm the youngest one.
Yeah.
I don't really have a voice because everyone's older than me.
Okay.
And we just turn into arguing, and then I get in trouble because because I'm not appreciative of having family.
You're not appreciative of, what was that?
Of having family, because I may have like one or two members of my family in my ring.
Okay.
So they're saying I'm not appreciative of that.
Oh, they're saying just because you don't have everybody, you want everybody.
Well,
Maybe
not everybody, just more like fair, like the same amount of people in
Mhm.
Jack's ring and mine.
So maybe he gets 2 and you get 2.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Jack, what do you think about that?
That's fair.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So whenever Emily tries to talk to you about this, what's your go-to saying? Do you just kind
I
of
know.
brush it off? Well, I want to hear from Jackie. What's your go-to line whenever she's like maybe feeling not good enough and like she wants family watching her? What do you say to her?
I feel like, well, then just talk to mom or whatever and say, hey, can you watch me this time? And then or maybe go back and forth every other tournament.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So, do you think maybe like next session or something we can bring your mom and maybe sister in and maybe
Yes,
dad, and we can talk about
because
this?
you have, like, they would listen to you
Mm-hmm. You think they would
more
listen
than
to
they
me?
would listen to me.
You think so?
Yeah, because you have a different view on it.
Yeah, I'm kind of the outsider looking in on this.
Yeah.
Okay. I can agree with that. So you said before that there's been times when you haven't felt this way and you felt like you two are equal.
But that was at the very beginning.
Okay, so yes, it was at the beginning, but what do you think you can do to go back to that?
I don't know if I can. If we can. Because that would be having to give us equal opportunity like nothing has ever happened.
Right.
But
well, we can't go back in the past.
right.
But we can be hopeful for the future, right?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe if we talk to some family and kind of help them to see your side that you're really feeling not good about this, do you think that would help?
Mm-hmm.
Man, you two look tired.
I just woke up.
I didn't. I've been awake.
All right. Well, is there anything else that we'd like to talk about today?
Not until the next session.
Okay. So you're thinking that bringing mom and bringing maybe sister
I think that
in?
will help.
Yeah.
Debatable.
You said debatable?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know why we need them here.
So you don't see why.
Yeah.
Can you maybe, Emily, explain to him why you want family in here and we can talk about it?
Because if I try to tell them what's going on, they're just going to think that I'm just not appreciative enough. Because it's from my side of the story, but from her side of the story,
Mm-hmm.
looking at it, she sees it how it is.
Mm-hmm. So does that make sense? Maybe it's hard for you to see how she's feeling because you live with her every day and you hear her every day. I just met you guys, so it's like I'm hearing this for the first time, and this is my advice that we should maybe bring in other family, kind of talk about it, what maybe we can do to change it and help Emily feel more confident at tournaments.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. That sound like a plan, friends? I mean,
Yes.
does that sound like a plan?
Yes. I think it should happen very
Put the
soon.
can down. Jesus.
Okay. All right. Well, it was great to meet you guys, and I can't wait for next session.
Yes, ma'am.
A real nice. Emily, why were you playing with the camera this whole time? Jeez Louise.
It was like a fidget
Emily,
thing.
look, you were
It was like a